Hey guys, I'm BoboTheVulture, and it's time for a little more Let's Play f-zer. We are at a different time from the last time that I played it, and I played the night cup, but I haven't actually done any more like practicing or racing in the meantime. So we're still just going to be figuring this stuff out. I will go ahead and again use one of the theoretically easy cars for babies. Hover jet things. The hover jet things. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Golden Fox, which belongs to Dr. Stewart. That's that ship. I went ahead and took a look at the comic again real quick. And Dr. Stewart, at the last page of the comic, everybody has something that they yell as the race starts. Captain Falcon yells, "Now you'll learn how men do battle." Doc Fox yells, "I shall win to honor beautiful women everywhere." So we know Doc Fox's motivations, if you will. Let's give the Queen League a challenge here, guys. She is your queen to be. And we're still gonna be beginners, because I am still a beginner. This is the second Mute City track. Ah, see, this car accelerates so fast. This seems like a car that would be theoretically pretty fast if it weren't for the fact that just sort of slides when it goes hither and yon. Let's just boost our way through that. I don't need to be worrying about any of that extra dirty terrain. We got really slowed down in the dirt there. That's a pity. Alright, this particular craft accelerates really fast, so if you make a mistake, you can recover from it pretty quick. Let's put that to the test, I guess. And they use kind of energy beam to repair vehicles in the future. That's going to be nice. I can only hope to be able to do state inspections that way too. Hey! What's that damn baseball helmet doing? I seem to not be getting that whole big slide thing quite right, because I seem to still be taking that turn awfully wide. It's probably some variety of practice that needs to be mastered. And Captain Falcon keeps on crimping my style right at the start-finish there. Nobody likes that. By the way, I hope the stream is appearing correctly. It certainly looks nice and fine on my OBS, but you know how these things can sometimes go. I got started without really properly asking. We're a solid number 2. I guess you need to be concerned if you're solid number 2. It's too solid. That was not very cool, Captain Falcon. Oh, now we have little magnet bars, magnet beams. Power is down after only 1 lap. Goodness. I lost. Thought I was going to be able to sneak my way through that last turn. It's a decreasing radius turn, which is, an increasing radius turn, which can be very difficult to deal with in, I guess, real life and in this type of racing too. Because you think you can go at it, you go into it as fast as you believe that you should be able to, and it doesn't quite work out. Because, you know, as it gets tighter and tighter. I really have to figure out what it is that you need to do these power turns. Because this is not... It's not even the jumps, which theoretically should be the really dangerous part that's getting me. It's the... it's just negotiating basic 90-degree turns and things. And dealing with these magnet bars. And getting bumped into by Pico. Pico is a killer, confirmed. Oh, I guess let's try it one more time. I'm about to lose my, my game. I'm about to have game over. That was a lot cleaner lap. I guess part of it is just taking it far, far slower. I don't know whether or not in the long run that'll be a viable strategy. It's a lot cleaner lap though, isn't it? It's not startlingly quick, but we're making it around. Got a little bit of extra boost off that last turn. Oh no, don't you dare. Thought that guy was about to slow me down enough to get me off the track. And here's this little bastard Pico. One of those exploding guys that I had a whole lot of difficulty trying to maneuver around. Hey, I got an extra life just in time. I guess because I raced all those extra races and I got points for them. Almost foiled by a wily grandma. I was actually foiled 2 times already. You will notice even though I just got an extra life down there, my life count is 1. Things did not start well for Dr. Stewart and the Golden Fox, even though he wishes to race for all the beautiful women everywhere. I like to think that the football helmet guys, the grandmas, they're out there racing in another category. It's actually pretty common in endurance racing and some other racing series out there on Earth for there to be multiple different categories of car. Like you'll have really, really fast prototype cars that are super expensive and only really, really high-level teams and the car manufacturers themselves can put out those cars. And then underneath that, you'll have like private teams that are racing to a different spec. Like you'll have a prototype team that just has this crazy open swoopy car, and then you'll have like a guy another few tiers down that's driving a production-based car like a Corvette or a Ferrari or something. So that's what I think those little grandmas are. They're all driving around in GT cars or something like that. Some kind of canyon. The little map doesn't look too bad down there. I see, it's just gonna be full of ding dong. Oh, okay. Doesn't look too bad. I knew there was going to be something bad about it. Don't act like I didn't. I was gonna get around to saying that, I just didn't get to before we experienced it firsthand. Gonna slow myself down a little bit there in the power up in the health recovery zone because Captain, what are you doing? Thought you were a racer of virtue. You know what? I died, but I actually feel relatively proud of how I did. I know that you all must think that's very strange, but I think I got a handle of that track relatively quickly. We were still making, we're still taking damage. You take damage just as a matter of course, it seems like, in this whole deal. I'll try again. We'll see what happens. There you go, you take these jumps, try and avoid edges, and those are little damage floors. See, I didn't realize that's what those were. See? Issue is I'm just sight reading these guys. I don't remember any of these tracks. Say one thing that might be handy is if it showed you where your nearest competitor was on the map. I think the game just decides the nearest competitor is always going to be right behind you. There you go. Use that boost to take a big jump. Sometimes there is just a natural built-in place to use your big speed jump. And you can use it to take a little shortcut, or you can use it to nearly get knocked out of the world by an exploding grandma. Now you got me doing it. I was gonna call them back markers or something. Now you got me calling them damn grandmas. Hey, look at that. Peekaboo's jump could get you over the dividing wall. There are places in this game, I don't know if that was one of them, but there are places where you can shortcut sections of the track by jumping over them. There are also places where if you do that, it's very difficult to do, but if you do it and you jump and you cut off too much of the track, it just doesn't count you. It says, "Oh well, you know, you're all the way back now because you're going the wrong direction or something." It'll throw things off that way. I have to remember, because I think of games like Super Mario Kart. In Super Mario Kart, there's basically no place that you need to slow down. For a hovercrafty sort of game, there are places where you need to get yourself woed up so that you can make some turns. And it's not what I would have anticipated. White Land. Okay. Ah, that was dirt is what that was. Oh boy, there's damaged floors and slow down floors and all kinds of shenanigans on this track. And it's slippy. Blip, 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 blip. But again, to correct slippiness, you just take your foot off of the gas for a second. And you can stomp Captain Falcon. Not the best. I thought I might be able to use that boost to accelerate out of a tight turn. Get myself going fast again, but didn't turn out to be the best use of it. That's probably a good place to use your boost there, if you're careful. I don't know if I'm careful enough yet, guys. You slide a lot less if you finish doing your turning inputs before you put your thumb back on the gas. Start-finish is usually a good place to use your boost if you haven't used it anywhere else. Oh, thanks for getting me pointed in the right direction there, football helmet. That's just a dumb place to do it again. I'm not really even sure why I did. Damn, Captain Falcon. Alright, I thought I would try and use the boost to get myself out of that precarious slow down damage floor area. Didn't work out. Screw you, Captain Falcon. Still gonna win. Welcome to ice. You would think that hovering over ice would mean that the ice wouldn't be as big a deal, but what are you gonna do? That was nice. That was a nice little ego boost because I could see the challenge, and yet I could still understand it and adapt to it all within the course of a race. It didn't even blow up. Not once. No, sir. That feels great. So that's, let's see. That's 3 down? Nope, that's 4 down. Oh, we're gonna stay here at Whiteland. Oh, I see a giant gap there. I don't like that. Oh, but this is the one track that gets a remix. Captain kept me from getting up enough speed to be able to get over there. Wetland was also the area of the half-pipe track in F-Zero X. Dirty Falcon. He's a dirty bird. Well, what really sucks about that is I didn't even get a full review of the track. Now down to my last little golden goose that lays the eggs. I know, it's the golden fox. The goose is a different guy. That's Pico. Doesn't look like there's much else to the track after that big jump, but still. That's some dirty pool by the old captain. So that's a bit of puzzlement there. I'm gonna have to think about this for a minute. Golden Fox does not have a lot of speed. Well, that could be a problem. You're gonna need a boost to get through. Can't touch the sides. That's true. Well, I mean, he is a surgeon. Dr. Stewart. Well, guys, I guess you get to see the game over graphic, whatever that ends up being. I don't even remember myself. Oh, it's the words game over. That takes you right back. Pico's going to be especially happy, and do you know why? I think, no. Let's go back. Go back. Oh, I don't want to do any of this. Get me out of here, Mr. Wizard. There's no cancel button. I give up. Forever. Alright. I was waiting to get to this one. I was going to save him for the King Cup, because my personal favorite of the racecrafts was the Wild Goose of killer, potentially mass murderer Pico. Let's go ahead and give this another shot. Maybe we keep a few more good lives in reserve. Not the fastest accelerating thing. Still faster than that Stingray. Oh, so easy. Pico. You're making it look easy. You crazy SOB. You're totally going so fast. Look at you. Alright. Not as fast as humanly possible there, because we did eventually end up getting into a situation where I had to slow down a little. And look at that! As if I hadn't had such a phenomenal lap. The golden goose, not the golden goose, I keep calling it the golden goose, the golden fox just sneaks up right behind you. Alright, I still need to work on taking that, that last turn cleanly. Now look, Grandma, I tried to give you a wide berth. You just didn't seem to be into it anyways. Let's just cut out some of this course here. Accelerate our way back up. Boy, things look nice and easy on the second go-around, don't they? On beginner. Someday I'll get real adventurous and try that inside track. Damn, exploding grandma. Didn't take off that much damage, though. I remember reading someplace on a fact that, the wild goose takes the least damage. It's the sturdiest ship. I don't know if that's actually true. Making it look easy fills me with ecstasy. Taking rave drugs fills me with ecstasy. Wild goose is solid as a rock. Again, I only ever played this a couple of different late rentals, but back in the day. But the Wild Goose was my pick. It was my choice at the time. Not a whole lot of damage incurred there. Okay, Captain. I get it. You're there. You also want to have fun. Oh my, the Golden Fox was just up here the whole time and never even noticed. Alright, Golden Fox. Let's see what your story is. Can I be filled with ecstasy at the thought of getting past you? Why, yes I can! Look at how ecstatic I am. Okay, that was a very poor choice of boost. There'll probably be some snickering going on in the chat right now that I can't really see. Could have sworn you just hit that exploding grandma. And you can pass these two. Even if it costs me a little bit of damage. I enjoy a good game of pinball too. Let's see, third. Yeah, like the goose got so far ahead that not the goose. I keep calling the fox the goose. I'm in the goose. Golden Fox keeps on getting so far, or was so far ahead of the very early part. I didn't even realize that he was in the lead. He was just so far beyond. I didn't even notice. Alright, you bunch of wise guys. We're all here, we're all competing, we're all doing our jobs as f-zer competitors here. Don't need to get in all this pushing and shoving. Theoretically, that should have knocked him into a wall. I don't know if it actually did. The angle that he appeared to be at when he just sort of decided to come careening out of nowhere and have a little game of knockaround. We'll find out. And we'll jam out to this tune. Still concentrating because these tracks are getting more and more difficult. Oh, there's no slightly sped up version of the theme for the last lap, so you don't get that extra excitement. Good, got past that back marker that is already severely damaged and ready to explode because of how hard it's been racing. Just happens to be slow. At least f-zer AI acknowledges stage hazards unlike Mario Kart. Now, Wild Fox and Golden Goose, story of a confused vulture. Sounds about right. It does give you a little bit more of a, like, you know, like the their rotation seems to follow, like, oh, like they can actually sort of bounce off of each other, and it sort of shows that a guy's momentum is sort of pointed as his sort of nose is pointed in a different direction. It feels like the Mario Kart characters most of the time just look like they're pointing straight ahead, regardless of where their momentum should be carrying them. Alright, everybody get out your hover chains. Time for some snow. Captain. That's rude. Stingray. Samurai Goro, that is also rude. The Wild Goose does not slide as much as some of the other hovercrafts. Just a nice way to speed through what's otherwise kind of a hazardous section. I feel like it might be good for maximum lap time. I don't necessarily know, of course, the way that the AIs sort of just seemingly show up behind you whenever you make an error, regardless of where it is on track and where they should be on track. Like, this seems like it's the best way to get the best lap time, but I don't know whether or not it's actually the best use of the boost in terms of... See, there's already a guy behind me, even though I clearly would have made better time than they did on that section. Immediately proceeding. Oof. Am I saying that the computer's cheating? No, I'm just saying that the rules are perhaps not quite as you might think, logically speaking. Yeah, enjoy that go-around while you can. Mr. Fox. I'm Mr. Stewart. Sorry, Dr. Stewart. I don't mean to insult him over whatever medical degree, or perhaps not even a medical degree. Passing Bobo is against Bushido. Well, if you may or may not recall, it was a couple of years. It was several years ago now. I did an LP with Smash of Super Mario Kart, and I did have a very strict code of honor going into the Mario Grand Prix. I did not use weapons against. I would endeavor to not use weapons against human players. Only use them against AIs whenever I can figure it out. Oh, why did I just lean back as though it's now time to relax? This is when it's time to get serious. Huh. Sort of thought maybe if I had a faster guy, might be in a better fast shape going in there. You don't have a boost at the very beginning and the first lap. Otherwise, I'd just be saving my boost every lap for that particular turn, but it doesn't seem to be doing it. Hold down on the D-pad. I will get more air. Oh, it's one of these things where you tilt your nose up. Well, we'll see if that's enough to do it. Geez, it was something as simple as that. I'll feel silly. Oh, crud. I'm not gonna be fast enough now, am I? Oh, I am! Holy wow. Well, I know where I'm using my boost from here on out. Why did Captain Falcon just appear to have parked there? He just saw an instant replay of me barely getting across the gap and was like, you know what? Pico's the real champ here, guys. Let's not even try and compete. Boost may be a little too much to get you across there, but you know what? I'll take that over not enough. All right. Look, little helmet man. I don't need your trouble in that part of the course. I don't ever need the trouble of a guy who's about to explode. Oh, that was a very... Okay, good. Things are looking alright again. Everything's coming up Prifia, as JG would say. Immediately in the check area. Oh, what the hell? F you, Cap. I don't need any of this from you. I swear I am not staging dramatic final second comebacks in the ends of all of these individual race series. It's just turned out that way for Knight and Queen. I also like how the Wild Goose appears to have sort of a grill on the front of it here. Looks like a big old toothy grin. Come on, turn around. Show us that smile again. I'm hungry for carnage. Okay. Wow, that wrecked my throat way more than I thought it would. And now we have brand new records on the Queen circuit. Fantastic. There you go, guys. That was f-zer the Queen circuit. I guess we got some time. I will probably go ahead and take a swing at the King. But that'll be next time. Until then, this is BoboTheVulture. This has been Let's Play f-zer. I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.